Good morning, 6:36 at camp and rolling. Much better than yesterday. 2.5 hour head start on yesterday's guy. So there's quite a few people camped by that spring as I expected. Luckily I got there early enough to snag a spot. A couple of people came in after me and were looking around for spots. So that was good. And cruising on. And this is what I expected the PNW to look like. Just moody. And she is. But she's been in a good mood most of the time. Just popped out to this sick view. Nice. I assume the trail goes this way. Anita spotted that from way back there. Nice. Been seeing more mushrooms the last couple days. I was talking to my buddy Ryder, who's back in Oklahoma now. He is big into mycology and got me into it last summer heavily, and I was telling him I hadn't really even seen much other than the little coral yellow ones, and not 3 minutes later I saw the first amanitas that I've seen on trail. I don't know if it's because I was thinking about it at that point. I don't think so, because I've been looking every day. It's just can't help it. But yeah, that was pretty funny. As soon as I told him that, I spotted some trail magic. Hell yeah. Nice. Just got to a little trailhead area. Pretty sure I'm getting close to that cabin. I think it's like 0.1 on the trail over there. Yeah. This is quite the little turnaround spot, I guess. Government Meadow and Amanita mushrooms. Here's the cabin and facilities. There's the trail. Got lost for a second. This creek is known to have norovirus in it, so it will not be stopping here. I grabbed some from the spring I camped by this morning. Noro Creek. Disgusting. I don't filter most of the time, so that's really not good. Weird. I assume this was a grassy meadow a few years ago. This area is a good demonstration of why I'm trying to hustle through Oregon, Washington, and NorCal, because I do not want to get put off trail by fire. And you know this put people off trail whenever this happened. I'm not sure when it's from, probably at least 2, maybe 3 years ago. But yeah, trying to hurry and beat the fire. 10 miles in, a little before 10 o'clock. Gonna go like 0.8 to a spring and take a little break and gather some water. And yeah, that's about it. Well, I accidentally passed that spring 0.6 ago. I think the map must have not been updating where it was, because I definitely didn't want 1.4 since then, but all good. There's another water source and like 6.4, I believe, so I've got like half a liter, so we'll make that work. Actually, I think it's more than half a liter, probably 3/4 of a liter, so yeah, we're all good. And I still might take a break when I get out of this burn area. It's kind of like skirting some unburnt area right now, so I think it's going to be over soon, and take a break somewhere in the shade and eat some food. That's about it. I gotta stop saying that's about it. Here she is again. Rainier. Hard to see between these trees, but if they weren't burnt, I wouldn't be able to see her at all. So look at that. This burn scar is way bigger than I thought it was. It is huge. It came from that way back around the bend, but it's just been burnt pretty much all day. And I think I'm going up over here somewhere. Either that saddle, or over there. But yeah, it's scorched everywhere. Hopefully over that ridge it's not. That would be great. Beautiful flowers today. Seeing some Indian paintbrushes as well. Finally leaving this valley over here, but obviously it's still burnt on this side too. All good. Water probably a mile, and it's a piped spring. It's good. And crazy how the topography has changed so much the last couple days. It's been pretty chill, and then this lady pokes up. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, right by Rainier. Actually enter Mount Rainier National Park tomorrow. I'll be in there for like half the day or something. Nice. Just going up over that saddle. Alright, y'all. Been chilling for probably a half hour. Ate my lunch, which was noodles and black beans. It's pretty tasty. And just been chilling, dried out my tent, and am gonna get going here before too long. We got a 19 in before, 19 by like around just after 1. It was like 1:05 whenever I got here. Ran into another hiker for Sal. He's a flipper. Met him back a week or so ago. Or didn't meet him, I just saw him at camp. He came in late and set up before Steve, and so it's been a minute. Just gonna chill out for another moment and then roll. 19 in, just had lunch. Been chilling for probably 35 minutes. It's like 1:45 now or so. Yeah, get 20 by 2 and keep on cruising. Looks like I'll be able to get that 30 I wanted today. If not, whatevs. Anywhere in the high 20s will be good today. Leave the same into White Pass tomorrow at the Cracker Barrel, where I'm gonna camp and recharge all my stuff. There was no Serbies at the trailhead, and I continued on. I was 28 in near the trailhead, so I'm gonna go 2-3 more to the first water and campsite. Took a picture of the Mount Rainier Bridge. That's cool. National Park entrance. And yeah, that's about it. Alright, done climbing for the day. Then I go to the next water source, and there's a campsite right after it. Room for 3 tents. Hopefully it's not overflowing with people like that camp close to roads. Through hikers, it's okay. People that camp through or near roads that are not through hikers tend to be loud and obnoxious. So, fingers crossed. Yo, 6 o'clock. I'm at 31.5 miles. About to find out if there's camping available or not. About to roll up into the source and campsite. This shall be camp. And then the tributaries right there, so get water. Whoa, another bad mosquito lake. I knew that when I decided to camp here yesterday, but it is what it is. Glad to execute the plan. Got here by 6. My face is dirty. My whole body's dirty. Mosquitoes are bad though. That's why this is rain gear, and this is what you do when mosquitoes are bad. You throw this stuff on as you're setting up your tent, and then you dive in here and do the setup from in here after you had the rain fly on. Alright, mosquitoes are just as bad this morning. Parked up and I'm out of here. Heading out, got 25.5, 26 to White Pass. And I'm gonna try and do that today. Going pretty good considering the 31 yesterday. And see how it goes. Don't necessarily have to get there today, but it'd be nice to charge up overnight while camping behind it. So we'll see. Got on trail right at 8 o'clock. Not the earliest start, but I told myself I could sleep in after I did that 31 because today I only have 25, 26. And it doesn't really matter when I get there because I'm not doing any more after it no matter what. So the only reason to get there early would be to just chill around and hang out. But you spend money if you do that. So I'm gonna try to get in the evening, eat and go to bed, charge my stuff overnight, and roll out in the morning. In the words of my buddy Travis, it's a great day to be alive. Yo, not super far in, probably a couple miles, but just want to say there's not going to be much footage today. My phone's at 50% and my power pack is dead. So there won't be a ton of footage today as I rely on my phone for maps. But on this trail, it's hard to get lost, but could still happen. I like to have my map available. But yeah, not as much footage today. Might not have mentioned it, but over the last couple days, it came back up to elevation. I camped at 52 something last night, which is fairly high. That's about as high as we've camped really I think I might have camped at 6 or just under one night going into rainy. But 7 something, just over 7 is the highest the trail's even been. So 52 is significantly high. You see there's still snow piles in the shade and stuff. But it was kind of gradual over the last couple days that we came back up this high through those rolling hills and logged and fire burnt areas. Crazy sky river going on. I think I'm getting my first glimpse of Adams over here poking out. It's like not right there, but like back in there. There's another one. Here. I think that one's Adams. Alright, just left Mount Rainier National Park. It's a lake of clouds down there. Some lakes of water. And wasn't in there long, just for this morning a little bit, like 2 or 3 hours max. And cruising on. 11:20, like 9.5 or something in. I just gathered water for the first time today from a little spring. It was a great source. So I'm loaded. Should be able to go almost all the way. I've only got 15 more, 16 more. I'll probably gather one more time. But yeah, it's been pretty cruisy so far. And there's only 3,500 feet of gain today, 3,600 maybe. So it's going to be fairly cruiser day considering it's 25 and a half, 26. Yesterday was 31 miles with only like 5,600 feet gain, which was pretty cruisy. But this is even cruisier, so should be there in no time. This creek's not rock hoppable, so I'm gonna go across this log. Nice little lake. It is around 1:30, and I'm thinking about swimming. Not committed yet. Let's see. Some mama duck and some ducklings. I'm gonna check the mileage and see if I can swim here. I might do it. Oh man, that was nice. Actually able to tolerate that for more than just to submerge and get out. Just sat in the water on a rock for a little bit and kind of washed off and whatnot. Got less than 10 to town. And I'm just going to the Cracker Barrel. I think I've already said this, but just charging up and camping behind the store and then rolling on tomorrow. Got 5 or 6 more days to Cascade Locks and the end of Washington. Hell yeah. Another nice lake. Probably 7 point something to go. Feeling good. The old swim. That's a hack. You always feel fresh coming off a swim. 4 miles to go. It's literally all downhill. So should be there in just over an hour, I'd say. Maybe less, who knows? But it's only like 3:15, 3:20. It's almost 3:40. So I'll be down there before 5, I believe. So it's a pretty good time today. It's gonna be 26 miles, and I didn't get out of camp till after 8. So pretty good, but also haven't really stopped to get water. I think only once today. I still got some of it. Yeah, that's about it. Man, Ultra warned me because he's a couple days ahead that mosquitoes are bad between Chinook Pass and White Pass. And like the last hour, they've kicked in hard. Even while you're walking, you're getting them land on you. Haven't had too many land while walking, but geez, they're thick. There's just a bunch of tiny ponds everywhere. It's like prime mosquito zone. So that's motivation to move quickly, and that's what I'm doing. Indicator a couple miles from a road or trailhead. Very wide path. You could fit 3 people walking side by side down this. Little context clues. Just under a mile to go. We'll be at White Pass. It's been really hard to not grab some of these mushrooms. I don't have a stove or cook, so I wouldn't have anywhere to prepare them anyway. But starting to see some boletes around. Very good edible mushroom. Should be there in a few minutes. Made it to White Pass. It's a half-mile down the road to the Cracker Barrel store where you can camp and charge up and all that. They have showers and everything.